Alright, hey y'all, welcome back to episode 2 of the It Be Like That Sometimes podcast. I'm your host, Ivan.
And I'm your other host, Melanie.
Yeah, the other one.
The other one, yep.
No, she's just as big as a star as I am because we made a total of 25 views in the llast podcast episode.
27 actually.
Whoa!
The other day, actually last night I saw it and I was like, whoa, what the heck?
Get the confetti out. Someone watches our shit, alright.
Imagine if it's actually just like somebody like clicking into it.
Okay, I lied. I watched it 26 times.
Oh, and then I was at 127.
Yeah.
the one number.
Yeah. But anyway, how was your day, Mel?
Pretty good. Actually no, it wasn't that good. I ended up being very lazy. Because I went to McDonald's and I regret that a lot. And yeah, I'm feeling so lazy. I don't know why. It's always with McDonald's. McDonald's just makes me so lazy. After eating like something, I eat a Big Mac. That's what I eat.
You see, I haven't had McDonald's in a long time, but I know the feeling because like I get that way every time I go to Hooters with my parents, and like we always get the wings, and like every time like when I eat the first couple wings, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good, this is decent, this is manageable, and then like at the end of the restaurant, I'm just like, this is pain, this is misery. Why are we still here just to suffer?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I feel all gross like after eating Hooter wings because it's like, oh no.
That's funny.
Everything feels all, I don't know how to describe it, but like everything feels all crusty. If that's a way to describe it.
Lucky for me, I've never been there. So
we should go sometime.
Should we? Should we go there?
I mean,
or should I go there on my own?
Okay, fair enough. To be fair, if I was just there with you, I would just order wings for myself, and then you'd be like, "Can I get some?" I'd be like, "No, man."
Oh man, damn. I'll probably just like try to steal it from you.
Yeah.
If anything, like you won't notice. Maybe I'll want to go to the bathroom, and I'll just like be getting it myself and
that's where I come prepared. That's when I bring my entire bowl of wings to the bathroom and just eat it in the sink, and
oh god,
and then like the other dudes would come in and be like, let me guess, she tried to take your wings, and I'll be like, yup.
Damn. You know, sometimes it's a thing, I think. Right? Or you just like steal it? You just take it in the bathroom though?
Yeah, like just dead ass, just the entire bowl. I'll just leave you with the celery.
Gosh. You're weird. You're a weird one.
What do you mean? It's called an optimal strategy. I don't want anyone touching my wings. No. It's like a Butterfinger. No one's getting a finger on my Butterfinger.
Man.
But yeah, McDonald's. I fucking hate McDonald's.
Fuck McDonald's.
Look who's talking. You're the one that ate it. Like, and you got a Big Mac.
Listen, it's been like a good 2 months. That shit was nice. In the moment. It was really, really nice. Because it's been so long. And you know, like, when you just like have a little bite of it. And it's like...
No, I wouldn't know. Because I haven't had McDonald's in nearly like 4
you know what?
years.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Just get out of here.
No, I haven't eaten McDonald's ever since I saw the documentary Super Size Me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Have you seen that documentary?
I did, actually. That was an interesting one. I didn't know how to feel about it. I think when I was watching it, I just stopped eating it for a while, and then I totally forgot about it.
No, as a kid, that was like, holy shit, that's eye-opening for me. Like, now, well, growing up and getting more mature, it makes no difference because I still eat fast food. The only way that would have been very impactful if I just stopped eating fast food all in general, because like I think the documentary says it, like nowadays what was considered a supersized large is now a regular large in like Wendy's or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Yeah, but there was still a lot of stuff that was crazy. Like, I'm not even talking about like how the chicken nuggets are made or anything, because like at this point it's like, yeah, chickens are killed. Like,
sadly.
Yeah, like there's nothing that can be done about that. But like, it's more like that one scene that really got me shook is when they showed people looking at like pictures of icons of like people like Martin Luther King, even Jesus, and the kids were like, I don't know who that is. And then they like showed them the Wendy's logo and the Ronald McDonald, and they were like, that's Wendy, that's Ronald McDonald.
Stop. That is so sad.
Do you not remember that part? Like, that was the part.
I remember that. I was trying to go back into it.
Oh, damn, that's sad. Even as a kid, I was like, that's kind of pathetic.
That's really sad. It's like, what? You would know this, but you wouldn't know that. Really.
No.
That's very sad.
No, but no, another thing that I remember from the documentary that was like, wow, that's even more pathetic, was they were in Washington, D.C., and like they got people in front of the White House, and like they were like, can you repeat the Star Spangled Banner? And then they were like, and then as soon as they asked him, okay, can you now sing the theme song for McDonald's? One of these ladies just straight up like beat for beat, like da 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 da. I don't know the song because I'm not pathetic.
I don't actually remember it, so anyway.
Yeah, but the point is, it was things like that that made me go like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't eat McDonald's, like, because I don't want to be associated with losers like these. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
You're saying that.
What places have you gone to, though? Isn't McDonald's?
I mean, usually the things that are around, like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, all those three things are literally like right around the corner from where I live.
Damn.
In my case, the Chick-fil-A is right next to the Chipotle. So, like, it's a white girl's heaven.
That's interesting, man. Oh, man. I really don't have... A majority of my... Like, in my area, like, a majority of it is just, like, Burger King, McDonald's, Burger King, McDonald's, one Wendy's. Maybe two.
I haven't had a Burger King in so long because like there isn't one near me.
Gosh.
Or at least there is one, but like it's so out of the way and like it's kind of in like one of not a ghetto but a bad neighborhood. So like you can tell the quality of the food based off the quality of the neighborhood. Like this isn't me like trying to sound facetious or anything like, oh look at me, high class neighborhood or whatever. I don't even live in that good of a neighborhood. This house used to be a house of a drug dealer. Did I ever told you that story?
No, you didn't actually.
Okay, good time to share this in the podcast.
Yeah, please share it.
All right.
Must be wonderful.
Yeah. So like I was told like before anything, like before me and my parents moved in, like the house that I lived in used to belong to someone that just like sold drugs, and like
oh man,
and like he would just open his window up, which in my room, which is currently my room, open his window up and then just toss like the drug out the window. This is from what I've heard. For all I know, this could all be made up, and like the neighbors are just giving me a scare. But I just want to imagine this being true. And like he just opened his window, just tossed the drug out the window. They'll say thank you, and then he'll be like, come again, and then like he will just slam the window down just to make sure that like no one sees his face. And that's apparently how the window in my room got broken. Like I can't lift that window.
What?
Yeah, I can't lift the window up. If I try to, I have to like put like a stick to hold it up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Guess.
How do you feel?
I mean, I thought it was hilarious. Guess how he got kicked out?
How?
Tax evasion. He didn't even get kicked out for selling drugs. He got kicked out for tax evasion.
That's lovely. That is amazing.
Because
not for the drugs. Well, for that.
Yeah, because you can do anything that you want that involves drugs, as long as you don't touch someone else's money. That's when there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh man,
this was really exemplified. Like, one time, this friend of mine in college, like, told me a very funny story of, like, one of her first jobs, where she worked at a restaurant like me, and she was, I believe, like, sanitation or something like that, and one of the hosts, like, to quote her, and like I said, I don't know how much she's telling the truth, but I think she's telling the truth because, like, she seemed very genuine. She was like, okay, so here's what happened. The host went to the bathroom, did some cocaine, and then got fired that same day. Guess how she got fired?
How?
Not because of the cocaine, it was because she tripped and fell and tried to get workman's comp, and the employees were like, first of all, we need you to do a drug test, if anything. Then they did the drug test. They saw that she wasn't clean, and they were like, all right, no workman comp, and you're fired. You're out of here.
Damn, unbelievable. That's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't even the fact that you did cocaine. It was the fact that you tried getting money from us.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So, like, yeah, as long as you don't ask us for money, you're good.
Oh, wow. You must have some interesting stories, though.
For my work?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. There's some stories I can't tell in the podcast because I'm still working there.
For sure.
And I also don't want to get fired.
Yeah.
But
of course.
But like, in my restaurant Titty, I just remember randomly having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and like, I just made a joke of like, oh, you don't care for me, you don't tuck me in good night. And it was like, but at least I give you a kiss good night. And I was like, you know this story, but the audience don't know this. And I was like, well, tucking in good night is more important than giving a kiss good night to your homie. And like, we just went back and forth, and then it got to the point where, like, I asked someone else from my work, hey, which is more important, tucking your homie in good night or giving them a kiss good night?
Oh man.
And then that one person,
a debate.
Yeah, that one person turned into two people, and 2 people turned into 4 people, and 4 people turned into 8 people, and then 8 people turned into the entire people that worked at Titty. And like, it literally came down to like half and half. Like, half the people said, kissing your homie goodnight's more important, and tucking your homie in goodnight is more important. And meanwhile, I'm just here like, you dumb motherfuckers. Like, if you kiss your homie goodnight, like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I'm still cold. Like, if you tuck me in, at least I know there's some love.
I guess.
What you mean? You guess?
I mean, I'm always in the middle for everything, so I could see the whole like kissing your homie goodnight, and then the whole tucking your homies.
Yeah, but there's only one right answer at the end of the day.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll stick to my answer. But we also have to understand their perspective.
Which is
the whole like kissing your homie goodnight.
No, I mean, which is your answer?
Oh, mine is the tucking them in.
Okay, good.
Don't worry, I'm
good.
I'm on that side.
Good, we can still be friends. We can still do the podcast together.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not a loser.
There was this girl that I was talking to that I asked the same question, and she said kissing your homies goodnight, and I was like, sorry, boo,
no.
This ain't gonna work out. I'm dropping you. And then she was like, okay, fair enough.
I wonder what the audience think, though. What are they on, the kissing your homies goodnight or on the tucking them in?
Well,
who knows?
Well, thank God for the comment. Am I right?
Yeah. Right. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Y'all should comment on that.
Oh my God, you can express your opinions. While you're
Oh yeah.
While you're at it, make sure you tweet out Mel's your funniest Doctor Who memes.
But
Yeah.
I would love that.
Do you actually watch Doctor Who?
No, I don't.
That's
I really don't.
That's why I'm telling people, hey, text her your funniest Doctor Who memes. I'll put her Twitter in the bio, so like you can just send her the memes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a lot of memes of something I don't understand.
Just people
But like
people genuinely giving you things that they just find hilarious, and you're just
oh
like,
gosh. Oh my gosh. Please send them to me. And then I'll probably like think about watching it. Who knows?
just to understand the joke.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It will be some.
Is it? Have you seen it though?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No.
Okay. Damn.
Nah.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah, and it's to the point where like if I do watch it, I feel like I'll just be a part of the awful fandom.
Oh man.
I mean,
I
I can't really say much because like I used to be really into Undertale, and I was a part of.
You were that guy. You were that loser.
No. Don't get it twisted. No,
Sorry.
like I was just really into the fandom. Like I would go to their Reddit and like just look at the fan art and be like, oh, that's cute. Read some of the alternate universe comics and be like, okay, that's kind of lame, but I like the art style. It wasn't until like the alternate universe things got way out of hand where I went, okay, all of these guys are kind of weird.
Man.
It's like going to a party where like all they do at first is just dance, and like you're like, all right, I can get into it. Then you realize they dance to the same thing but in different pitch.
Oh yeah.
That's honestly the best way to describe that. What about you? Were you into any fandoms, like really into a fandom until you realize, wow, these people are all just awful?
Let's see.
Boy bands count as one.
Oh man, I don't even want to think of that.
as soon as I mentioned that, the list went from Nate to like just like a giant grocery list.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna talk about one though. I was a huge One Direction fan. Like huge. So when they broke up, I wasn't like a big fan by then. Like when they were like starting to break up, but I was obviously like, whoa, like that hits me because I was such a huge fan of them. Yeah, that was, oh gosh.
I still remember the day that they broke up because like I remember what I was doing, and like I was playing Cards Against Humanity online with a bunch of friends during my freshman year of high school. And like they were like, I'm just gonna invite this one guy, and they invited this one guy, and like the one guy was like, sorry, I was just crying a lot ever since I heard that. Which one was it?
Zayn was the first one, I believe.
Zayn? Yeah, I was crying ever since I heard Zayn left One Direction, and I was like, oh my god, is it really that deep? And then I looked up a picture of Zayn, and I was like, wow, he's really handsome. Yeah, I would cut myself too.
You know what's funny? I didn't really think he was the attractive one myself. This is how I started. This is how I went down. I was first attracted to Liam.
Also, hold on, let me just clarify.
What a dick move.
Sorry. Okay, when you hear what I have to say, you'll be like, okay, yeah,
Go ahead,
I'm the dick
princess.
here. Okay, I just want to clarify that I was joking when I said I would cut myself too. Do not cut yourself. That is a very dangerous thing. Your life is more than just a celebrity, so please do not self-harm yourself. So keep going, Melanie. Keep talking about how much of a terrible person I am for trying to endure.
You know, yeah, don't do that. That's terrible. That's not what we want.
I mean, I would have let you keep talking. It's just that you were just like, wow, okay. Like, I'm the princess here.
You are a princess.
But am I a pretty princess at least?
No. You're like...
You sound just like my ex.
You're like Fiona.
You want to be careful with what you say, because there's a lot of people on the internet that are like, oh, Fiona, ogre Fiona is best Fiona.
You're still Fiona.
Damn. All right.
At least she gets pretty, and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, keep going. You were saying about Zayn not being hot, while I was just trying to give like a genuine message of like not hurt yourself. Yeah. You're
making me feel bad.
No. I'm the princess.
Going to cry now.
I'm the princess here. Let the queen talk. All right.
Just not talk anymore. I think this is
we
my
need
time
material
to
for the podcast. Come on.
I'm okay. So yeah. So it was first Liam, and then I went to Niall. You probably don't even know who these are.
No, all I remember is Zayn.
And then it went from them to Louis, and then Harry Styles.
Louis C.K.
Louis Tomlinson.
Oh, not Louis C.K.
No. And then I tried like forcing myself to like Zayn, but I was just like, nah, bro, he's not it. He just isn't it.
You said chief called, and this ain't it.
Exactly.
And congratulations, I just made this podcast more outdated than it already was. By just using that meme that's probably gonna die soon.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, to be fair, our podcast name is the It Be Like That Sometimes podcast. Which,
that was like early January too. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, and
whoa.
But like come like 2021, if we do that, we're probably gonna be like, we should probably change the name.
Most likely.
But until then, we're gonna ride this high horse until we fall off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep the name going, make it nice and fresh, even though it's like another layer on top of it.
Yeah.
That's how I can describe it.
Speaking of memes, I just had the realization, wow, memes aren't like what they used to be.
You're right. They aren't. I feel like now it's more like, it feels more forced.
Yeah. Like, I saw one of the funniest comments on Twitter. No, not comment. Tweet on Twitter. Like, it just said, memes are just inside jokes for people that have no friends.
Wow, that hits home.
Yeah, because
that's true.
Because none of us have friends, and we just like sit back and look at memes.
Hey, what am I to you then?
A meme.
I guess you're a meme to me as well.
I mean, does that mean that I'm gonna be irrelevant in 1 month? Oh, damn.
Yeah, you probably will be.
Alright, fair enough. Welcome back to the podcast featuring ZitoArias and guest.
Nobody. It's just nobody.
Yeah, just complete silence for 30 minutes with just me coughing, being like... So, you saw that new movie, To Kill a Mockingbird? That was a good new movie.
That would be horrible. That'd be terrible.
Which one? Them remaking To Kill a Mockingbird, or me doing a podcast by myself?
Yeah, you doing one by yourself. That's just like, you need somebody. And I'm glad to be a part of it.
But are you really?
Yeah, I am. I really am.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I viciously forced Melanie to be part of this podcast. Now she just basically has Stockholm Syndrome, where like she's just saying that she likes doing this podcast, but in reality, as soon as the camera goes off, she's just like, alright, I'm never doing a podcast ever again. And then we record for next week.
You see, you're not wrong there. I do
You do
like,
have Stockholm syndrome, yes.
yeah, I guess that's how you can put it. Yeah, I really do. Yeah. Oh man. But anyways, no, I really do like it though. It's a great way to have something to say. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know, but your birds have a lot to say.
My birds? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry about that. They're a little. They like to talk a lot.
It's better than me now. Now that I'm recording in the bottom of my mom's basement.
Oh, really? Damn, that's sad. I'm sorry. How's it like?
No, it's dark, damp, dank. I think there's a dead body near me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's fine.
Did you poke it?
You see, I was going to until I saw a snake crawl into its mouth, and I was like, it's probably keeping some eggs in there. I probably don't want to wake it up.
Oh man, that's
But
not
hey, on the bright side is I'm gonna sound a lot better than I did the first episode.
I still think you sound the same. Annoying. Ha!
Well, thank you for watching the second episode. Nah, this is 26 minutes. That's too early.
You're right. Anyways,
going back to so sorry, you were saying?
No, what were you saying?
It's just that I remember, like, you were talking about, like, we were talking about, like, restaurants and stuff, like fast food restaurants, and I just wanted to say something controversial to get, like, a ton of dislikes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get real close to my laptop where it's recording my audio.
Okay.
I think Chick-fil-A is overrated.
You think so?
I know so.
You know so.
Yeah.
But Chick-fil-A is so nice though. Here's the thing.
Okay.
The only reason I don't like it is because they don't support the LGBT community. So.
Well,
but their food.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, that also sucks. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like, yeah, that's not a problem. Like, come on, it's 2018. That shouldn't be a problem. It's current year, excuse me. Like, we shouldn't say it's 2018. It's current year because then people get offended by us saying it's certain year.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but like. I just don't like the food itself. It's too dry.
What?
The chicken dry.
Damn.
And I know, like, the common response is like, oh, then just put some sauce in it. If I have to put sauce in a food, then the food itself failed to do its job to be good food, and it's the sauce doing the heavy lifting, making the food good.
Oh, man.
Like,
damn.
Like, if I just eat fucking buffalo wings and they just give me plain wings, I'll be like, yo, this is some shitty buffalo wings because there's no buffalo sauce in it. Like,
yeah,
like,
I guess.
Like, it ain't spicy. It ain't doing the job itself. So now I gotta resort to using the hot sauce that the restaurant gives me, and now it tastes decent. But by itself, it tastes bad, so therefore it failed to do its job of what I expected it to do.
But it's so good.
Well, for you, it's just dry for me. Like I said, if I gotta dip my shit in sauce just to get a semblance of flavor, then the food itself failed to do its job.
I guess. For you. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not hurt.
A lot of people are gonna be hurt. I'm gonna get a text message saying, "Hey, you're fired from your work. We heard you hate Chick-fil-A. You work right next to a Chick-fil-A. How dare you? Don't you know they give us the most money out of anything ever in the world?"
Wow.
That's not
true. Wait, do they?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, Titty is not supported by Chick-fil-A.
Oh man. That's nice.
Can you imagine if Chick-fil-A just one day announced, we are sponsoring a new restaurant. It's called Titties.
Oh, man.
How do you think the world would react to that?
I don't know. I feel like they'll probably hate on Chick-fil-A a little more.
They're,
if anything.
They'll be like, fuck Titties and fuck you.
Fuck this place. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know. What were you going to say? This is a podcast where we have things written down on notes instead of coming up from the top of our head. And I'm still talking so you can remember. Why haven't you remembered? I'm running out of things to talk about.
Do you remember that? No. I do have something to say. Do you remember that photo I sent you the other day of like
of your
the
areola?
sponsor that I got with McDonald's and Burger King?
What? Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that pissed me off. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the screen, but like,
go ahead.
Basically, what Melanie's showed me. Well, actually, you do the honor. Please read out loud what the ad says.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, because you were the one that sent me the picture that just.
You're right.
Maybe.
I gotta find it first. I don't know where I have it.
It's real easy. You just click on that recent photo of your areola that you sent me, and then you just scroll to the left.
Wait, see, now I can't freaking find it.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to do your job for me.
Yeah, you have to do my job because I don't find it. I don't know where it's at.
Okay. I found it.
You did? Wow, I really can't find mine. Oh, I found it. But
Really
you can do
wasn't
the
that
honors.
hard. You just keep scrolling up, unless you delete our messages.
No.
Alright.
No.
She says, frantically sweating.
No, I don't delete your messages. What are you talking about? It's not that I ignore them. What are you talking about?
I don't know either. I wish I say I don't do the same.
Oh man. Well, I guess we're on the same boat.
Yeah?
In a way.
Well, anyway, I found the ad. So, let me read. Burger King's Instagram, and their official Instagram, because it was under sponsor, has a picture of McDonald's with the logo blurred out, saying only and in quotation mark at McDonald's, with the caption, introducing the Whopper Detour. Order a Whopper for a penny only at McDonald's with the BK app. Yes, you read that right. Drive near McDonald's and use the BK app. No need to drive to their drive-thru. Get yours before December 12th.
When I received that, like when I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw that, I was like, am I reading this right? Like, actually reading this right?
I've read this like 30 different times, and like I still don't understand. Like, are you saying like just drive to the McDonald's and be like, oh, can I get a Whopper? And they'll just flick you off and be like, we don't got any Whoppers.
Dude, imagine if they do that. Do you want to try it out? Can we like actually try that?
Yes, let's get a time machine, travel back to December 12th, because that's when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was the only day that it was supposed to come in.
Why don't we just go like on a random day and be like, hey, do you still do that?
Do you know how mad they would be?
Oh man. Damn.
Dude, we're just gonna be a bunch of assholes like driving through the drive-thru, like be like, can I get a Whopper for a penny?
No, we're not gonna go, like, we're not gonna be in a car. We're gonna be walking to the drive-thru. We're gonna stand there and we're gonna talk to them, and then they're gonna see us and gonna be like,
well, they're gonna see me. They won't be able to see you.
Ha ha ha! Is it because I'm so short? Ah, wow. Yeah. That's an old joke, loser.
Old for me and old for you, not old for the audience. So guys, alongside your Doctor Who memes, send in your best short memes, like those 5'11", 6-foot memes, but this time replace 5'11" with what is it, like 4'9"?
4'8".
4'8". Oh damn.
Oh damn. What do you gotta say? Huh?
I was 1 inch off. What you mean? Yeah. Yeah. Send in your best 4-8 memes.
Oh man.
It's just gonna be a picture. It's just gonna be a picture of a 4 next to an 8 and be like 4-8. Get it?
I think this is the end. I should probably just walk out and leave you alone this time, right?
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, I'll leave you alone for now.
Oh no. Is this how the podcast ends? Oh no, I'm all alone now. Guess I have to entertain the audience. Well, last episode I moved around a bit. There was a bit of music playing, but now I fixed all my audio problems, so now I sound good and God.
Wow, what a loser!
Oh, thank God. I mean, look who's talking. Am I right?
What a complete loser!
Yeah.
Talking about how he fixed his audio. Damn, what a loser!
Wait, you were listening? Then who's the real loser here? You or me?
I'll talk about how I went to the gym this Wednesday. Oh, last Wednesday. This Wednesday? Last Wednesday? I went to the gym on a Wednesday with a friend because he invited me to go to the gym, and for him it was leg day, so he tortured me. And guess what? There was this like squat machine, and because I'm so short, I wasn't able to do it, right?
Yep.
But you know, I did that. I did some other machines.
You just kept jumping, trying to reach.
Yeah. Oh man. No, not even. It was just more like I just couldn't. That's it. Like it was just like, oh man. Like he legit just told me, I don't think you can do this, and I was like, gotta love being short.
I wouldn't know because I'm average height.
You're average? What's your height?
5'8".
Oh man.
Yeah. And that's considered average, which is funny because like all of my best friends are like all significantly taller than me.
Really?
Yeah, like
besides me.
Well, yeah, besides you. But like 2 of my friends are dead ass like around 6 foot tall. Like one of my best friend who also has a YouTube channel, Tyler Blanchard, which you probably should watch. I definitely recommend. He has some good videos, and there's one video which I'm in. It's called the Flex Seal video. I put in the recommended video in the last episode because we didn't do any other episode. But now I genuinely can. Now that we have more episodes coming, I can definitely say, hey, it's good to finally have some footing. This part is awkward. I'm gonna cut it. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw my brain trying to process shit. That was my brain actually trying. Like steam was coming out of my ears, my nose, my everything. The dead body next to me is looking at me, giving me like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? The snake just grabbed the eggs and left.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, they didn't want to hear your shit. They were like, oh man, we gotta pack. We're leaving.
So anyway, like I was saying, my friend who has his YouTube channel that I recommended in the last episode at the end of the podcast, he's around like, I believe 6'2" or 6'3".
Damn.
Yeah, he's a tall boy. Can't wait to record more stuff with him. Because I should probably tell you this, like, because he probably is never gonna mention it in his channel.
Probably.
When I went down to Orlando, where he lives at the moment, I recorded more stuff with him, and like, I should probably not say what I recorded with him, because I probably want to do that with an episode with him, because later on I want to get more guests, and he's probably definitely a guest I want to get on.
Yeah.
Well, that is if he even wants to be on it. Yo, Tyler, if you're watching this and you made it this far, let me know. Yeah, come through. Let me know. Let us know. Do you want to be a part of the podcast? If not, okay.
It'll be cool.
Yeah, but anyway, we recorded the video, and like, I had a fun time making the video. It was really funny, in my opinion. And then later on, he was like, okay, I'm gonna finish uploading it and finish editing it and upload it next week. Next week comes, and I'm like, but where'd the video at? I was like, okay, this stuff happens.
Damn.
He's a busy boy. Maybe he'll edit it later. The next week come, still no video, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? And at the same time, I had to do a video project for my for one of my classes in. Oh, I shouldn't say the name.
Oh man, bleep it out.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just replace it with this.
Okay. No. That did not work out.
Okay, fair enough. I'll bleep out the actual name, and I'll bleep out the fake name.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So like I was saying, yeah. I asked him, hey, can you send me some of the footage of us making the video, because I want to put that in my final video project, because I think it would be pretty funny. And he'd go, oh bro, did I not tell you? Yeah, this is the saddest shit ever. All the footage got corrupted. So like, everything we did that day was just gone.
That's crazy.
I know, and it was
so sad.
It was such a funny video. If we get Tyler on the podcast, I'll go more into detail of what we did. But like, it was really funny. Like, I genuinely think, like, if the video came out earlier, I would have probably started my YouTube channel earlier, because the idea was, once that video came out, it would have also like coincided with me finally getting the courage to start the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And like we'd like be like an advertisement or something like that.
Okay.
But like, since it never came out, I was like, well, shit. Guess I'm gonna have to wait a little bit more.
That sucks. The fact that it got corrupted and everything. Oh man. And if it was that good of a video too, wow.
Like, I genuinely thought it was a really good video. And like, he had fun doing a good video. Like, not to give much away, but how the video was going to end was probably gonna be the funniest shit in the entire internet. I'm probably overhyping it, but like, I genuinely thought, to me, would have been the funniest thing on the internet, because it was me, and like, it was happening to me. A lot of people.
Oh man.
Yeah, a lot of people have the mentality of it's only funny when it's someone else, but like, I feel like it's more funny if it's me, because like, look at me, that's funny, that's goofy.
Sorry, I'm a little gassy, but
yeah, that's what McDonald's does to you.
Yeah, you're right. That's what every fast food does to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am. You know.
When we get him on the podcast, if we get him on the podcast, I'm so quick to assume, but like, if we get him on the podcast, I'll go more into detail of what we did, because what we did was kind of really funny stuff.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
Man. Damn.
Well, I think...
Hey, we said it at the same time.
I think unless you want to give us some closing thoughts or like a closing story, I think now would be a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think it's actually the perfect time to wrap it up.
Alright. Any closing thoughts, comments, concerns? Alright,
no.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Thanks for your input.
Other than free the duck nipple.
We brought it back after only one episode.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably should bring it up more, because, you know,
Yeah, it's not getting
deductible.
that much awareness now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a problem.
Man.
Like, no one knows how big of a problem this is.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been the It Be Like That podcast, episode 2. We'll see you guys next week where we talk about, I don't fucking know, stuff.
Just stuff, really. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hope you like this. Please come back. Or don't please. Or actually, please come back.
Wow, look at you
for the next episode.
You sound so fucking desperate. Like, please don't leave us.
Okay, we're probably gonna take that out, but
no, I'm keeping that in.
No, you're not, because I'll probably take it out myself. Anyways,
you have the editing program. Well, before we end, let me just finish it off by saying I have the editing software. I have control of everything, so I can do stuff like this and that. Whoa, look at this.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, I hope I don't forget to do something, because it will be kind of...
It'd be so sad. Like, they're waiting for, like, the picture or, like, something, and it's like, so, where's it at? But, yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you like what you heard. If you don't like what you heard, well, bye.
Bye.
Alright, and we're done.
We're done, but I didn't stop recording.